Matt, where's the Bronco? Matt, Bronco update? Matt, is the Bronco still a thing? Matt, where's the Bronco? Matt, where's the Bronco? Matt, where's the Bronco? Today, you'll get answers. The Bronco, I sold it a long time. Just kidding. It's done. Just kidding. That's not true either. I haven't given you an update because there has been no update. The Bronco is well, it's not exactly. We actually had some progress, but not enough that was video worthy. So I just haven't showed you guys the Bronco. And it's because the auto tech's been busy. I've been busy. I may have, acquired a small project. And the Bronco has just sort of been on the back burner, but not anymore. Well, I guess I should probably explain what the Bronco is for those who don't know. I had a buddy growing up. We played soccer together. We went to school together. And after we graduated high school, I went off to Texas A&M University, and he went to the Air Force Academy. I graduated A&M. He graduated Air Force Academy. He was a groomsman in my wedding after that, and then he joined the Air Force. And unfortunately, he lost his life a few years ago flying a KC-135 over Kyrgyzstan. His name is Mark Tyler Voss. I knew him as Tyler, and the Air Force knew him as Captain Voss. And so Tyler lost his life a few years ago, and his brother, after that happened, also joined the Air Force. And he was up in Alaska. And so this Bronco that we always drove around in high school, and I have all these fond memories of me and Tyler and all the guys doing dumb stuff as teenagers in this Bronco and like off-roading it and getting it stuck. Where he was with the Air Force, he couldn't be home to work on the Bronco, and he's like, I don't want to see this thing just rusting away, rotting away under a tree, and I don't want to see it go to waste. Do you want it? And I was like, yeah, I'll take it. And so I went down, met his dad, went and got that Bronco from their ranch, brought it here, and then realized it needed a lot. And so with the auto tech teachers in town, we kind of came up with the idea that I would help the auto tech would help me restore this Bronco to its old glory, and even better. And I found a note in the Bronco that was handwritten from Tyler that just said all the stuff that he thought would be cool, all the stuff he wanted to do to this Bronco. And so it's like he has this, and it said on the top, wish list, like the stuff that he wanted this truck to be, but never had the chance to do it. And so I was like, man, this is cool. Like, let's do this. Let's do this for the Voss family. Let's do this for Tyler's memory. And I took it to the auto tech shop, and then the last year, or honestly, I haven't really worked on it much. We've just been busy, but we're gonna change that today. We're gonna start working on this Bronco again, so that you guys quit asking me where the Bronco is. I just haven't given an update because there's been no update. We have an update. We have an update. We have an update. We have an update. I need to get all this stuff in my truck. Let's start with these. We have brand new Vision wheels. These are the Manx 2. There's all the info if you're interested. They're 17 by 9s. Check these out. Satin gray. Oh my goodness. So these are our brand new wheels that will be going on the Bronco from Vision. It's gonna look so good. And on those wheels, we'll be putting the BFG's all-terrains. These are the KO2s, and these are 35s. Here's the info on those tires if you're interested. We got 4 brand new KO2s from our good friends at BF Goodrich, which will make this thing look so good. In this box, we'll unwrap it when we get there. It is a brand new transmission from Monster Transmission. And in this box, we have a brand new transfer case. We'll unwrap that when we get there as well. I need to get all this stuff loaded up really quick though, because we gotta go to a soccer game first. Both girls have soccer game, and then I get to go work on the Bronco. Okay, got it all in there. Yeah, I kind of wanted to hide it too. It's not gonna rain or anything, and if it did, it wouldn't really hurt any of this stuff, but it's gonna be sitting in a parking lot, not under my supervision, for like an hour and a half during the soccer games. and I don't think anyone would steal it, but I just have a lot of money sitting in the bed of that truck. So I was hoping, I was gonna cover it up. So if they're thinking about it, maybe it'll deter them. I forgot, these are the same tires that are on the truck right now. This Raptor has the same exact size and everything. BF Goodrich KO2 tires. Really, really nice all-terrain tires. You totally can't tell this is a tire. Nope. It's just a bunch of rocks. Just carrying rocks. No need to steal that, bad guys. All right, I gotta go find my kids. We're going to soccer, and I'll be right back with you guys after soccer. Goodbye. It's a madhouse at the soccer fields today. It's crazy. Okay, but everything is still in the bed of my truck after the game, so all's good. No thieves at the soccer field, and now I'm heading to the high school, and we are going to actually finally make some progress on the old Bronco.
Oh, no.
Woo! This is the frame. So I think the last time you guys saw it, it was not painted, but we have gone through, we cleaned it all up with wire brushes, got it all the rust cleaned off the entire frame, and then we primed it, and then we painted it. We have a new gas tank in here. These axles are off a F350, and we've got them mounted up. The back mounted up really good. The front still needs a little bit of work. We're gonna have to figure out how to make that work with the front axle. But the frame is pretty much done. We're gonna take these wheels and tires off and mount the new wheels and tires in just a second. We got brand new rotors and calipers from Power Stop Brakes as well. Got them all painted up red and pretty. And that was the front. And you can see we also have them on the back as well. Super good looking. You'll see them as we pull these old wheels off and get the new wheels and tires on.
Come on, keep it up. I'll spot you. There you go.
You got it, Jack.
There you go. Now you got it.
Hey, you want to go to the weight room next?
Yeah, I do.
Who's stoked about the Bronco, am I right? Okay, so there's this one little thing you have to do when you're mounting up wheels to a vehicle. You have to use these things called lug nuts. I forgot lug nuts, and we can't use the lug nuts from the old wheels because they don't fit the new wheels. They're just different. So I'm heading to the parts store right now to find some lug nuts, hopefully they have them, that will bolt up to this thing and the wheels, and then we can actually hook the wheels to the truck. I think these are the right ones. Time will tell.
That's a no-go.
But they're correct. Yeah, that wheel and tire combo is gonna look awesome. So cool. So the Bronco is right here, sporting the stock paint, and we're actually gonna leave it this color, I think. It's like the patina. I think we're gonna put like a clear coat over it just to protect it. But leave it this old gray and blue, which is how I remember it. And I don't want a nice paint job on it because then I'll be scared to take it out and get it dirty. I want to use this thing as Tyler always wanted it to be used, and go hard in this thing, throw rocks in this thing, climb, do some mudding, get it nasty. So big thanks to Monster Transmission, BF Goodrich, Vision Wheels, and Power Stop Brakes. We are not doing anything else today. We're gonna be ordering some parts, getting everything ready, and then we'll be putting the engine on the transmission, on the transfer case, and then in there. It feels really good to see that thing like starting to take shape, I guess you could say. It's kind of like with the mansion project. Like, it's just been coming apart, and it just feels like overwhelming, and it doesn't really feel like we're getting anywhere, even though I know we are. It just doesn't feel that way. And that Bronco kind of felt like that for a while. Like, it was just coming apart, and now, like, that it's going back together and we have all these new parts sitting there, like, it's starting to feel really good, and it's getting really exciting, and I know, like, it's gonna finally happen. And so I am feeling much more hopeful that this is gonna actually work. And we're doing some weird things. Like, we have F350 axles on there, which it complicates things. We have to like figure out the geometry and change stuff. It's not just like a simple bolt in. We have to like cut and weld, and we got to get totally new drive shafts. and just figure out angles, and it's weird and stuff I don't know how to do. And so it's a little overwhelming, a little scary, but like seeing it all sitting there, I don't know, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be really good. And everyone's gonna want specifics on all of this stuff that we're putting on this car. I will put it all in the description below. I'll talk about what the transmission is. I'll talk about what kind of brake calipers and rotors we have, and all of those specs that you guys who want to know may be interested in. Because like the majority of people, they don't wanna know all the little specs, but I know there's some people in there that wanna know every single thing. So I'm gonna put like the broad specs down in the description below. And I'm gonna put some links to the companies that helped make this video possible.
All right, boys, we got Matt's Christmas sweater going live today. Whichever operator gets the best and most done in one day gets this bottle of Fireball. God, I love how this stuff smells.
That does smell really good.
Oh, whoa! Oh, shit. Y'all stuff ready to my cooler. What's that smell? You guys smell that? It smells amazing. It's this. What'd you do?
I didn't do anything.
It smells like cinnamon. It smells like Christmas. I love it. I love it. It smells like cinnamon. This is our Christmas sweater. And here's the deal. It was a joke. We didn't really spill Fireball on all your shirts.
We came out with the Christmas sweaters, like the real knit sweaters, and I told you guys like, hey, I'm worried these will sell out fast. I was thinking like a week or two fast. They sold out in like a day or two fast. And so we had a lot of people who were super sad that they didn't get their Christmas sweaters. And so we were like, God, we gotta figure out something to do. Like I felt bad for those who didn't see the video till 2 days later, and then there was no more shirts. So we decided to go ahead and make Christmas sweatshirts like we did last year, and I want to do something extra special. So we made Santa with an Uzi, but he's like Post Malone, and it says Demo Ranch tattooed under his eyes, and then above it says ho ho ho, and he's got a candy cane over here. He's Gangster Santa, and it says North Side for life. So we came out with that, and I was like, we need one more thing though. What about if we could make them scented? And so we actually have ink that is scented like cinnamon, so these smell like Christmas. I have no idea if this scent will last more than a couple washes, but it smells awesome right now. And if you want, link in description, we have these things. So for those who missed the actual sweaters, we got them for you. Matt, what happened to the chickens? Matt, where are the chickens? Matt, what's going on with the chickens? Matt, show us the chicken. I'm just kidding. No one's actually commented any of that stuff, but you guys want to see the chickens? Look at all those chickens.
Look at all those chickens.
The chickens are good. Nothing exciting happening with the chickens, which is why they haven't been in any videos lately. That one's all ugly. I think she's molting. But they're all good. We have 8 chickens. We used to have 11 chickens, but raccoon got 2 and a fox got 1. We've had 8 for a long time. Nothing has messed with them since we took care of the old raccoon and fox situation. This is where they eat. When I'm really worried about some predators, like when I've seen predators coming around, I close them all in here. And this cage is completely predator proof, and then they can go into their coop, which is also predator proof. But when I'm not worried about predators, like right now, they can roam all in this fenced area. And then like when we're feeling really generous, we just leave the whole gate open and they roam around our yard. But we usually don't feel that generous because they also come poop on our porch. So y'all can stay in there. This is where the raccoon came and tried to get in. He ripped this screen, but I got it fortified with some wire so he couldn't get through them, but he did end up getting through a different way. This is the coop for those who don't know. We got the nesting boxes over here where they lay eggs. We have the roost here, and I'm a very creative guy, so I built it so it would swing up out of the way, but they have 2 places they can stay. And then when I come in here, I can also get back in here to the back door where we have the rainwater collection system. So that one's full up to here. This one's empty. I don't know why that's empty, but that's why we have 2 totally separate ones in case there's a crack in one and it drains out. We still have water in the other one. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you guys an update on the chickens. Dang it, what am I to do? Oh wait, this is happening before. So I actually hooked a little string right here that I can, haha, see how that locks? Like that. So that happened before, actually like 3 times before I finally was like, I need to just fix this. I used to have to crawl out
through the bottom. That little hole, you know, with all the chicken poop and dirt, that's when you know you really hit a low, is when you have to crawl through chicken poop for the 3rd time in 3 days. So I decided, well, you know what, we need a little string here. So we obviously live in the country. We live in a very calm, peaceful, quiet part of the world, quiet part of Texas. It's nice out here. And I wanna know, where do you guys live? I wanna know if most of my viewers live in the country like this, and so you watch these videos because you relate to it, or do you live in the city, like not like this, and you watch these videos because you want to see what a taste of country life is like? Like, I want to know, like, do we have mostly country or mostly city boys watching these videos? Let me know in the comments below. Tell me where you live, country or city, and tell me where you want to live, country or city, because it might be different. You might be stuck in the city and want to live in the country, it might be vice versa. I'm interested. Comment below. Thank you for watching Off the Ranch. A lot of cool stuff coming up for you in the next couple episodes. You're gonna dig it. I love you, and I'll see you next time.
Oh. Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mayor.